Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'm bringing you another double reaction to Deep Purple and Blackmore's Night. We're going to start with the song And the Address by Deep Purple and then jump into Mond Tanz by Blackmore's Night. Hopefully we'll have some nice points of comparison between the two, which we always do, but it's nice to think about it in those terms because of the long legacy of Ritchie Blackmore and just the fact that we get these two together. That is all thanks to Graham the Riffy for making this donation request and these selections. Thank you very much, as always, my friend. Now we jump in. It's like somebody's removing a manhole. Oh, totally not. It is very, very distant organ. With this like heavy weight. It's almost like you're hearing like black noise. This is frightening. And then there's gonna be like pure silence, like in the movies. It's like getting closer and closer and closer. Deep Purple are insane for that intro into this. That is wild. Oh, this is a full instrumental, I think I forgot to mention. Okay. Da 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 da. That's like the repeated melody here. This cowbell, consistent as ever for me. I almost don't understand this song, but I just thought about it in terms of if you heard an extended live Deep Purple song, and if you were just to cut out like the intro, cut out all of the sections with words, and you just took a midsection of their extended jams and solos. This is kind of what that feels like. It's like a slice of a larger Deep Purple live song. Yeah, everybody gets their time to shine on this one. next to this. I mean, I was taking a look at the description here. So right below it's written, this is the first track from Deep Purple's debut album, Shades of Deep Purple. The first. So this is literally their first song. So I was thinking, like, this is literally their first song. So, I mean, the quality of production is going to be different. Like, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that element. But getting to explore all of these different sounds at the time at which they did with the organ, with the guitar, with this kind of jam. I mean, this is a really, really interesting first look at a lot of what has spawned much of the modern hard rock music. Because it's like a bit of a blues rock jam. It's not just like rock, like your typical rock bands you'll kind of listen to these days. But it's not strictly blues either. It's a nice unique combination of the two, and whenever you include the organ, I think that instrument, honestly, it's one of the more flexible instruments out there. And the reason I wouldn't say like guitar is flexible, it already is, but the point is you would have to use different effects to create different feels. So if you're playing something with an electric, there's a gamut of different effects, which functionally makes the guitar like the most universal instrument. But the organ, I think, works in a lot of dynamics and styles too. Yeah, I guess part of my thinking too is that the organ is such a rich instrument. For them to incorporate this combo of organ and electric guitar, they've given themselves so much flexibility to explore all of the possible genres with those two instruments alone. No wonder their discography is so extensive and across so many different genres and styles. Something to think about for sure. Let's jump into Mond Tanz. Drums are also one of the more flexible instruments out there. God, this is good. Oh, this is so pleasing. The bass note pluck. Those moments of like your heart thumping, right? The love. Oh. Wow, I don't know how he found this lead melody out of that. That's not going to be the lead repeated? Wow, that was just kind of like a passing melody. He is so creative. This is probably where like the queen is walking up the red carpet to her throne. It's like apple picking day in the kingdom. The harvest is bountiful. heard that exact melody somewhere. This. There's no way. I've never heard this song before, but I've heard that exact melodic pattern played. It wasn't on acoustic guitar, I don't think. But those pitches, I don't know where else it could have come from if it's not this song. Except with less triplets, the original melody that I remember. That melody. I lost it. It is so subtle the way Richie just like throws those little notes in. You'll know the notes I'm talking about. The clap it out. That's awesome. I actually really like this song because of the addition of those claps. I was spending some time trying to figure out the actual pattern of the clap, and then I would get it, and then I would do it for a little bit, and then somehow I would lose it. So I think there's some hanky-panky going on with the ordering of the claps. I would have to look at it at a later point. Yeah, I really love the melody in that song. As always with Richie, he just finds beautiful melodies out of thin air. He treats them like they're nothing. It's like, he's just dropping like dollar bill after dollar bill, and like, somebody who needs it is going to pick up every single one, but he's just so flippant. And then instead of dollar bill, he starts upgrading to $5, and he just has so many amazing melodies and riffs laying around. At the drop of a hat, he can pull one, and it works for the song and in that moment. Yeah, so with Mond Tanz and the address in mind, it's so crazy to just see the distance that Richie has traversed. I honestly preferred what I heard in Mond Tanz from the acoustic guitar perspective than I did in and the address. And I think overall too, I prefer Mond Tanz. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe just because I was more confused listening to and the address in like overall. But I think maybe just part of the mixer recording. It's a bit different quality than I'm used to with Deep Purple. So I prefer what I hear in the recording for sure from Mond Tanz. That intro though, however, in And the Address, that intro is so interesting to me. So it did set the stage up in a really cool way too. But I think Mond Tanz somehow is more memorable to me. Yeah, I'm kind of confused about what I think as well. So I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. Let me know what you thought about these two tracks in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did and want to request one yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.